put that. And then it says 75 centiliters of water, but you know what, just use common sense. Don't fill it up too much because we're going to dump a lot of things in it. You don't want it to be so full that your water boils over, okay? So don't put too much water, just, you know, I would say a little bit over half, you know, all right? So, and then we put a clove of garlic, which I have everything here. We put, I think, a sprig of thyme, okay? And then we actually cut up, I'm going to give you onion. So you're just going to use half an onion. This is fun. This is a very fun thing to do. I have some clove, I'll get it out. So what you do is you cut up the onions, probably this way, okay? So each station would take half an onion. You peel the skin, of course. And then you just stick one clove. Clove is like a nail. So you just stick the nail into the onions. So it won't get lost in the soup. In the broth. You're going to make a broth. So you stick that in, you dump it in, half an onion. And then celery, okay, celery. You want half a branch of celery, which you're going to share, okay? Half a branch of celery. Persil, parsley. You want one sprig of parsley. Sel et poivre, salt and pepper. I'll get it out and put it in here. Bring everything to a boil. Okay, you cover it and bring it to a boil. And then when it boils, then you add your poulet. So I have enough poulet for everyone. So add your poulet pieces in here, and also add your carrot. Each person is going to get, I think, 1.5 carrots. So peel that, cut it up into like big bite size, not tiny little slices. Put the poulet and the carotte in here at the same time. Okay, bring it to a boil again. Cover it. Simmer 20 minutes. It has to be a lively simmer. In French, it's a vivant. It's a lively simmer, not a gentle simmer, but a pretty lively simmer. 20 minutes, all right? And then you turn off the fire, and then you get your chicken pieces out. We have these that are wonderful. This is what I lobby for. When I first came here, it's like none of these utensils. So I lobby for these. So you get out your poulet. They're dripping wet, kind of drain them a little bit. And you coat them with flour. So I'm going to pass around a flour thing. You coat them with flour. And then when you coat them with flour, for example, this is your poulet pieces. You coat it with flour. And you kind of go like that. And you can shake off the excess. You don't want clumpy. And then you, I'll give each of you a wonderful cocotte piece of bread. This is not La Crusade, but it's a similar brand. It's a French brand, and actually I like these better than the enamel-coated ones, because the enamel-coated ones, they get really ugly and kind of stainy after a while. So you put some heat in here. You want to get it to pretty high heat, okay, pretty hot, before you melt your butter. Okay, generous blob of butter. Your butter will brown. It's okay. It's called a noisette, meaning a hazelnut. And then you kind of brown your coated chicken pieces in here. So you don't move them. You let them sit like browning a steak. You don't shake it around. Let it well brown on one side and then flip it and brown the other side. Okay? And you just leave your chicken pieces in there. And then you add 15 centiliters of stock. The stock is about, this is all the mashing. This, again, very archaic. I've gotten 4 of these, but I was only allowed to buy 1. So this is 15 centiliters. So you add that, that much stock, from that stock. You're supposed to filter it, but you don't need to do it in this class because you're not going to shake it. You're not going to. So just kind of take a ladle. Take a ladle just from the bottom, from the top. You don't need to scrape it all. So do a ladle of stock, and you kind of add it in there gently. So it'll do all the sizzling, and then you cover it. Don't do that, okay? Don't do that either, okay? These lips are not very well made. They're not. So I shouldn't say that, but that's the way that it is. So you need to sort of take your cloth, and kind of make sure it's totally lined up, and do not peek. Cover it. Turn it down to 2. Okay, and make sure it's all really tightly covered. Just don't open it. 20 minutes, like on 2. It could be 2.5, depends, but it has to be doing a very, very gentle simmer. So another 20 minutes. Right there. Okay. And then at the same time, you want to get out a, you could get one of these. You get one of these. If you don't have one of these, you can get another saucepan, but these are fine. You heat it up and you saute it again with bird. You saute your champignon, which is here. Champignon here. In France, we usually, this is clean enough, so you usually you don't really have to wash it. You could like, kind of scrape off the black spots, but they look pretty clean enough, so you don't need to run them in the water. So I would cut just a little bit, and then this is pretty perfect. And you would slice it, not too thin, not too thick, common sense slices, because in your sauce you have these champignon slices. So you saute your champignon in, get it really hot, melt your butter, saute your champignon, and when you saute it, the trick is to saute literally means jump. So you're supposed to do that. If you don't know how to do it, don't be nervous. You just use 2 wooden spatters like that, and sprinkle salt on to get the water out. So the water will eventually be dry, so you end up with a pretty dried up, nice champignon that you get in restaurants. Right? So you do that, and then when your champignon is nicely dried up, glazed over, then you open this. End of 20 minutes, you open this, pour it in. Okay, and then you do the chicken. Again, you cover it, keep the low simmer, another 10 minutes, and then you're done. Okay, this is done. Alright, and during the 10 minutes, what you can do is you could actually prepare your sauce. Okay. Your sauce is half an egg yolk, half a, juice from half a lemon. Okay. I assume you all like lemon juice, yeah? Okay, so half a lemon. If you are not sure about, some people use 1/4, but we can use half a lemon juice. And then 1.5 tablespoons of crème fraîche, which I'm going to pass it around. Okay, so you just kind of mix it up. I use a fork. There's no need to use a whisk. So you use a fork, just whisk it up, and then you, end of your cooking, you open it, you turn your heat off, and you just whisk in the sauce. Okay, but of course you get your chicken out first, because with the chicken it's hard to whisk. So you get your chicken pieces out first, leave your mushroom in there, whisk in the sauce, heat off, whisk in the sauce, just keep doing it, whisking it, and then the sauce is done. So that's your blanquette de poulet.